All right, y'all, let's get into this shit. Hello, welcome back to my channel, Gin and Juice. I know it's been a minute. I've been going through crazy ass life fucking energies and just shit, okay? So thank you guys for coming back here to Gin and Juice. I can't even express how happy I am about my little setup, okay? And it's like my setup, so it makes me happy. My heart chakra is open, okay? I got my Bible. I got my notebook, my notes, the real shit that we finna get into. The juicy shit and talk about, okay? I got my candles going. Got my sage. I haven't lighted it yet, but yes, it's on the blessed plate, okay? Like the breastplate of righteousness, but it's a plate that says blessed. But yes, we're gonna get into these energies because look, I just got a light orb. Yeah, okay. We got to do this. I've been holding back on so many messages just because I've been going through life and shit like that. And this shit is starting to swell my chest. So I got to get this shit off. So welcome back to Gin and Juice, y'all. I want to thank anybody who come here, everybody who come here. Yes, turn the fuck up. I got one more subscriber. So new subscriber, I appreciate you. I'm going to have to start writing these names down so that I can say them. But I really am glad when real people start to come up in here and get this real shit. It might seem kind of off. It might seem like, what in the fuck? But if you can take something from what I'm talking about, whether it's a message or something about my life or whatever, and the candle in front of my bottle of water is shining on the wall like a lamp, which is so funny because it's like a light through the water. It looked like, you know, like, I don't know, but it's beautiful. It just caught my eye. But yeah, if anybody can take anything from here, I know that it's gonna be good, and we're gonna raise the vibration of the earth, and that makes me so fucking happy. So anybody who come here, even if it's just to listen, I pray one day you find your bravery to just, you'll get there. Like I was talking to somebody at the park, a mom, and she was talking about having to take care of her sister children, and she wasn't bitter or anything about it, you know what I mean? But sometimes people can say some things where they don't sound bitter, but you can tell there's something up under there, you know, like maybe hurt, maybe whatever. And I was like, one of my favorite quotes that I made up myself is like, we don't all get there at the same time, but as long as we get there. And that's just one of like the most transparent, understanding sayings that I keep close to me when it comes to like forgiveness and moving on and things like that, because we're gonna talk about that. Yes, I'm getting into that too. But I just want to thank God for how beautiful this life is, because for real, like they be like, you live and you learn, and I'm like, yeah, that shit is real fucking true. Yeah, that shit is true for real. You live and you learn. But my own saying, it feels good to live because then you learn. And that's the whole point about life and getting better, and it feels so much better. My heart chakra is so open. I ain't gonna lie, I was just having heavy sacral chakra. I'm sure it's gonna be back. Look, I know my cause the energies and stuff, and this is me keeping my chakras in tune and in line and stuff like that. So I ain't no fool. I know sometimes energies get heavy, like my sacral chakra, like I just said. So I gotta put on my sexual music and just dance and get that out or whatever, because I'm on a different path, you know. Like when I was in my old life, if I felt that, I was jumping off the rip, like that's just fucking real. But it's different this walk when you get into your spirituality and the weight becoming celibate again, or you know, renewed abstinence on your journey or whatever. And God talked to me about this long time ago, but I knew that I was not ready, you know. And sometimes I still wonder, no lie, like authentic moment. We're gonna take a sip for the authentic moment. We're gonna actually drink juice because I'm drinking juice. This is Bolthouse Farms Daily Greens. I've been done with my real drink long time ago, head ass, and I'm like, damn, look, my body is just like, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, like I said, I grew up drinking alcohol so young. It's like my body is like, no ma'am, not anymore. So I know that as I start taking stuff out of my diet, all of the toxic stuff is leaving with it. And that's just on every fucking level. Like every level, like family, friendship, work, associate, neighbor, like all of that. It's like an ascension. It really is. Like, as I do away with that stuff that's no good for me and manifest what I want around me, because that is me, that's what I see in my reality. And I realize that I'm ascending, and I'm like, this is so fucking amazing. And I want everyone to experience this ascension. It's so fucking crazy. Like, we're gonna get into that for real. Like my life, head ass. It's just so real. But yeah, got my juice and my water, and we're gonna get into this. So I prayed and I flipped through the Bible. I like to pray, so if anybody else who is here would like to pray with me right now, that's always cool, because a lot of this stuff are the emotions that I go through before I get on here and do this, and I'm glad that I have time to do this right now. Like I said, life, and then moving forward, shedding, new skin, head ass. It's been a roller coaster, because I am currently going through a breakup right now. I am currently going through a breakup with a place that I kept near and dear to my heart, and it hurts, it does, but I realize like love relationships are not the only relationships you're gonna have to like let go of and move forward, especially when you realize like it's just toxic and they don't love you, they don't treat you well, you know what I mean? Like I guess we'll get into that. Yes, I'm going through a breakup with Amazon. It is painful, it hurts, and it's just like, bitch, like let it go. But like, no, it's so different for me, because literally, like I said, it was so amazing for me to go into somewhere and see that they have all of these values, you know, like disagree and commit, still have backbone, all of these things, and then I apply them to my life and I see my actual life getting better, you know, outside of there. But inside of there, those same statutes and stuff that I displayed, it was used against me. And even there and in my regular life, like talk about like the sacrifice of an empath, like seriously. And it's like, I've been nothing but a good person to everyone. I've been nothing but professional until people have been extremely unprofessional with me, and it hurts. Like I said, I worked everything I had and I started to build, and I'm like, wow, this is so fucking crazy to really see the truth behind things. Like, so like where I am now, because I am moving into a new relationship, and I love how authentic everybody is. Like, talk about for real, like none, yes, like X-Men. I'm like, oh my God, like just amazing, like tattoos out the ass. Like, I'm like, oh, you guys are fucking amazing. Like, what the fuck? Make me feel like I'm missing out. Like, nah, I'm gonna get some more tattoos, but like, you know, like I like quotes and stuff, and if I get all the quotes I wanted, I look like a fucking newspaper. Like, for real, I would look like a fucking newspaper. Or look, the Bible that we're finna get into, head ass. But I'm just learning to like let go, head ass. And I'm like, I literally like had to put all the clothes like in a box, like a whole thing. Like, it was a whole thing, like seriously. It was literally a whole fucking thing. But I'm just like, I believe and I know, and this is how I know. So talk about test, head ass, and God sending you tests to pass tests. So talk about tests, right? So I remember in my other video I was talking about like cover your assets, head ass. And earlier this year, yes, take a sip for the authentic moment. People gonna be like, Spirit, yes, Spirit told me to protect my ass as far as insurance. And I was like, okay. So when I went to go, of course, because you gotta have it or whatever, you know what I mean? So that's cool, whatever. But like, I was like, oh, okay. Like, talk about paying for months out. And I was like, damn, should I do month for month? Or, you know, and I heard no. Like talk about just being in tune and being obedient, yo. His sheep will hear his voice. And it's not for nothing. Even little stuff like that. Like, if you know it's gonna benefit you in the long run, like, you know that it's like I was saying, basically nothing that's gonna make you be, you know, whatever. Protect your ass, head ass. This is just crazy. Okay, I'm going. It's a lot of energy. Okay, that I need to expel, head ass, and just so many fucking messages anyway. But yeah, I had an incident with a lady, and she was like, if the same thing happened to her in the same spot, like to their family all the time. And I'm like, it's so crazy, because it's like, how could you fucking miss it, you know? But it's something with that street and that driveway, I don't know, or that spot, blind spot, whatever. But I'm just so glad that I had the opportunity, because I covered my ass to make sure that I was okay and she was okay. And it wasn't even her. Like, she was going through her own life stuff, and somebody helped her get that. And she was like, so many other people just skated out, like they didn't say anything. And of course, look, in the hood, because we from the hood, head ass, and I get it. That's why I didn't get turned up or whatever. But I knock on the door and I ask for the owner of the car or whatever. And her sister looked at me up and down and shit. And I was like, thank you. Like, but she tried to ask me what was going on, and I'm like, no, baby, I asked for the owner of this house, ma'am. I asked for the owner of this car, like, you know what I mean? And that is who happened to be the owner of the house, was her oldest sister or whatever. And we was just out there chopping it up, and we was talking, and the same little baby sister, because I get it, I'd be the same way. We from the same place. If somebody knocked on the door asking for one of my motherfucking sisters, I'm gonna be the same goddamn way. So I ain't tripping. But yeah, but she was like, that's called integrity. A lot of people don't have it. You have integrity. And that, I was like, this has been my word for like some time now. And that made me feel so good. And I was like, thank you. Because for real, for one, I wouldn't want nobody to do that to me. Like, that's my neighborhood. My, like, generations of my family grew up in this neighborhood. Like, and these are our new neighbors or whatever. Like, I wouldn't do that. That's just like, you should take care of your neighbors. Your neighbors are like who look out for you and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, look, head ass, it feels so good being on the south side of Houston, man. Went to the fucking corner store, head ass, see my own cousin up in that motherfucker. I was like, ain't it crazy when you run into your family at the fucking corner store? It was so fucking live. But, but like, literally, like, just moments like that, like, I'm just so fucking happy because I know as I come out of this breakup, I've learned so much stuff, like, what really fucking matters in life. Like, that's why I'm like, did I really take a W? Like, body was hurting all the time, the fucking traffic, the fucking gas, like, you know what I mean? Like, now I got, like, I guess normal people fucking hours, which is mad fucking cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and even just my neighbors and shit like that, like, I was like, I actually love that. Like, some of my family, they like, nah, they don't want to go over towards Brazoria County because Brazoria County got a thing or whatever. But Brazoria County got a whole motherfucking scripture in front of they fucking, look, I passed by it today. Blessed are the peacekeepers because for they are the children of God. And I was like, I love that, you know? And some people like, oh, I'd rather go wherever. But this is just getting deep, head ass. This is just getting so deep. I don't know. I'm just talking head ass. But it's like real. It's like real. Let me get into this because y'all probably like, what in the fuck is this bitch rambling about, head ass? But like, no, like life for real. And it can look downloads. I got light orbs and shit like that. Let's get into the word of the Lord first, and then we're gonna come back to my side shenanigans, head ass, because I need a breather, and I'm gonna do that by getting into the word of the Lord. So anybody who's here, because I was supposed to even be praying, head ass, like, but it's just so much energy and so many downloads that really do connect y'all, like they really fucking do. But these are my alien fucking moments where the real starseed in me, the real light worker, is like snapping these fucking shits together or whatever. But yeah, it's like the ascension or whatever, like, and you can have them in life for real. It's like so crazy. It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling. But yeah, let's get into this. So we here at Isaiah 2. I want to thank y'all for being here. Oh, this says the degenerate city at the top. So of course we're in the Women Thou Art Loose Bible by T.D. Jakes, and on page 740, Isaiah 2. The degenerate city, and on the other side it says the day of the Lord. So that to me, period, shows yin and yang, to be honest with you. If we just gonna decipher this right here in all honesty, this sounds like light and dark. And I did see a post today on Instagram that was like, the day of the Lord is coming, and to pick a side. And it sounds scary, and a lot of people gonna be like, man, I can't listen to this shit. But you cannot listen if you don't want to, like, for real. Because even I made a connection when that light show was going on. I was like, Moses didn't start building the ark for, you know, whatever, but I had it mixed up. But then when I went to go look up Moses' task, and I started researching and reading and stuff like that, Moses was entrusted the Ark of the Covenant, which has the 10 Commandments, which is what God has been telling me to preach about. Like in all of my videos, when I go back and I listen, it's mostly like the topic, head ass, look, among everything else, it's basically like the commandments. And yeah, like other shit matter, but he said, you keep his commandments. I know that you love me because you keep my commandments. And I believe those 10 commandments are really what make you like a better fucking person in this world. Like, seriously. The book of Exodus, go read that shit. Like, for real. It'll make you a better fucking person. So when she told me that I had integrity, that made me feel so good, because I know that what I'm applying to my life, it's actually changing me as a fucking person. But I'm glad that I was able to be in tune with spirit enough to know to be, you know, to grow. Because she said the other two, whoever else or whatever, because it happened in the same spot. I was like, yeah, y'all got to stop parking y'all car right here. Like, not to blame you, but if this is the third time, I wouldn't park not one more motherfucking car in that spot, period. I don't give a fuck. That's just common sense to me. Like, okay, nobody else gonna have to go through this because we ain't even got time. And if the only 1 out of 3, 33.333% was only able to help, that means like, nah, you know what I'm saying? And I just thank God I was able to be that 333 because she was saying her grandma got it for her or something like that, you know? And I'm like, man, she shared what she was going through in her life. I shared what I was going through in my life. And that just would have been a burden on both people. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad, like, I'm glad. And I'm like, damn, this is the second thing. And I did that one myself. But the first time, I'm like, first somebody did something, you know, to me. But I'm glad that the way that I paid it forward was in a different way. That's like clearing karma. Even if the past karma that I got didn't have nothing to do with me. But now I step into a new level. I'm on a new level, head ass. I'm on a new level. But it really made me realize that I was in a different level. Like just as an adult and as a person, as a human being and everything. And I'm just glad that I listened. Because if I didn't listen, it just probably would have been a whole different situation. I really feel like a whole fucked up person. Because that would have been on her grandma. You know? No, and like my grandma, like, you know, our fucking family grew up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. So, I was just grateful for that head ass. But yes, I did mention that cover your assets, and I'm glad that we got to clear that up. But, y'all like she hopping all over the place. No, because for real, some of this energy I gotta clear because it makes a connection. But, we're gonna really get into, Isaiah2 or whatever. But that really is the yin and the yang. It says the degenerate city in the day of the Lord. So you gotta like pick a fucking side. So let's get into this. The word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. Now it shall come to pass in the latter days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established on the top of the mountains and shall be exalted above the hills. And all nations shall flow from it. Many people shall come and say, come and let us go to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob. He will teach us his ways, and we shall walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. He shall judge between the nations, and rebuke many people. They shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. O house of Jacob, come and let us walk in the light of the Lord. For you have forsaken your people, the house of Jacob, because they are filled with eastern ways. They are soothsayers like the Philistines, and they are pleased with the children of foreigners. Their land is also full of silver and gold, and there is no end to their treasures. Their land is also full of horses, and there is no end to their chariots. Their land is also full of idols. They worship the work of their own hands, that which their own fingers have made. People bow down, and each man humbles himself. Therefore, do not forgive them. Enter into the rock and hide the dust. Enter into the rock and hide in the dust, from the terror of the Lord and the glory of his majesty. The lofty looks of man shall be humbled. The haughtiness of men shall be bowed down, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day. For the day of the Lord of hosts shall come upon everything proud and lofty, upon everything lifted up, and it shall be brought low, upon all the cedars of Lebanon that are high and lifted up, and upon all the oaks of Bashan, upon all the high mountains, and upon all the hills that are lifted up, upon every high tower, and upon every fortified wall, upon all the ships of Tarshish, and upon all the beautiful sloops. The loftiness of man shall be bowed down, and the haughtiness of men shall be brought low. The Lord alone will be exalted in that day, but the idols he shall utterly abolish. They shall go into the holes of the rocks, and into the caves of the earth, from the terror of the Lord and the glory of his majesty, when he arises to shake the earth mightily. And that day a man will cast away his idols of silver and his idols of gold, which they made, each for himself to worship, to the moles and bats, to go into the clefts of the rocks and into the crags of the rugged rocks, from the terror of the Lord and the glory of his majesty, when he arises to shake the earth mightily. Sever yourselves from such a man whose breath is in his nostrils, for what of account is he? Okay, chapter 3. If you're joining in here or you skipped through to see what the fuck was going on, we are in the book of Isaiah, in the Woman Thou Art Loose Bible, even masculine men. If you just want to follow along with us, because men need to be in here too. Like, I can't wait to get a congregation of divine masculines and divine feminines. That's why I say both. Yes, like, both divine beings need to be reading their Bible, because like I said, whether you know your kingdom spouse or not, you need to be on the right track. And they need to be on the right track, so that when y'all do meet up with each other, it won't be like missed opportunities and shit like that, because you still clearing out karmic cycles or whatever, you know. Because I'm telling you, like, even people that I dated in the past, like, come into contact at many points in life, and it'd be like, damn, maybe this is my twin flame, but you forever still going through karmic cycles because you're choosing not to ascend. And nigga, we only got one life. So whatever it is that we need to do together on this earth while we're here, we need to do that. But if you still clearing out karmic cycles and you're not learning, you cannot. Because I'm going. Even if I go by myself, I'm going. And God is so good. I do believe that if a partner that is meant for you, like for real, is not like learning their karmic cycles in this lifetime, that God will redirect you somewhere else. And for a second, I felt like I was redirected. And I'm still not fucking sure. Okay? Look, praying heavy than a motherfucker, asking for signs like a motherfucker, still getting no motherfuckers. And I'm like, no, you got to show me something else, because and not to say that I don't want God's plan for my life, but God is not the author of confusion, and I don't give a fuck how many times I gotta ask. I'm gonna fucking ask. I'm gonna ask, okay? Like, I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna pray and I'm gonna keep, because just like God know your dreams and your prayers and stuff, the devil does too. That's like, just like how other people who might really support you know you got a dream or something like that. Light orb. I just got a light orb. But some people may seem like they do just to really like cast you down. You know what I mean? Look, shout out to J. Cole. If they don't know your dreams, then they can't shoot them down. Like, but I don't give a fuck. Some things that some people do might cause a delay, but it really does not mess up the plan that God has for your life. And that's just the truth. And best believe anybody who's stopping God's assigned work for your life is going to be dealt with. Especially because I know that I'm kind. So I will so much leeway go to my God and my ancestors and say, pardon, forgive them, for they know not what they do. And I'm telling you, when I tell somebody, hey, I see what you're doing, and I'm telling you right now, it's best to stop. Like, it's not necessarily so much from me. It's like, it's a different thing on an ancestral realm. It really is real, you guys. You got to type, like, it's so real. And it's like, they're at a different level of ascension on that side. And their guide's still, like, for a reason. Like, that shit there's nothing scary about that. But you got to remember that it's spiritual wickedness in high places. So a lot of the time I can pardon individuals because, I don't know, empaths, rose-colored glasses, Pisces, who knows, who cares? But I understand the duality and the balance and the fine line. And I think what the world needs for ascension is more people who understand that middle line of fairness. I don't know what I'm really saying and talking about. I mean, I do, but it just go wherever, and I hope that somebody can take something out of that, because this is just like mine. So much, I'm telling you, so much fucking energy. I had to write, I had to sing, I had to paint, I had to listen to rock music, I had to work out, like so much heavy sacral chakra. Look, I can't even fucking talk. Sacral chakra energy, because there's so many energies going on. And I ain't gonna lie, like most of my times when I was going through something, like sex would be like an outlet for me. And since I'm not doing that, I have to really exercise all the other components of my sacral chakra, because I know that the more that I exercise that, the stronger I really am. like in my mind and everything, like not being able to be tempted, like just getting better creatively. Like it's just so much stuff. And like I said, it's a spiritual thing, because I don't know what fucking walk I'm on. I really don't. But I look light orb. It's for a reason, and I'm not gonna miss out on whatever it is God got for me, because I feel like this person, look, I'm like, am I Jesus? Am I really not gonna have nobody my whole life? Like, I can deal with that. I'm okay with that. Like, sometimes my human stuff kicks in, like, yeah, like who doesn't, you know, because we're beings, we're created to want to feel, you know, and touch and things like that. But I think everything now in my life is like, at what cost? At what cost? Like, real talk. At what cost? Like, is it gonna make me better? Is it gonna make me happy? Is it gonna make me sad? Like, at what cost? And I'm peeping through the reel of so much fucking shit. Like, it's crazy, the divine eyes, man. It's crazy. Like, even getting out of that, just to get out of that, but that's just the truth. But like, I've been getting shark warnings and shit like that for like 2 weeks now. And I know that there's a lot of stuff going on in the tropics and shit is getting shook up. I've been getting that people need to be careful, because look, I just got a light orb. Like, seriously, the ecosystem and the balance is off. My ear started ringing too. I don't know what this is about, but ocean life too, okay? I got a vision of like sharks being hungry, yo. And I don't know if that's 3D, I don't know if that's 5D, I don't know if that's both. But a lot of people, it's the summertime, it's hot, like I said, storms and stuff going on. Fucking the Arctics are not freezing like they need to. Like, the balance is off. So you gotta be more protected. Like I said with my car, protect your assets. Like, it's storm season, and people keep expecting for it to be bad, and we've been graced, yo. We've been graced. But you have to understand that it's a balance thing. Like, look at the fucking heat waves and stuff. Whenever has fucking Oregon and shit like that been that fucking temperature? That shit is nuts, yo. That shit is fucking crazy. The earth is tilting, it's shaking up. I don't know if we're getting closer to the fucking sun, because it's like a fucking pulley, and if we ain't learning, we get pulled closer to fucking obliteration. But if we can come together and figure this shit out, maybe we'll be okay. I don't fucking know, like, at what cost? Like, cause yeah, I had a fucking moment about that fucking sentencing. I really did. I had a fucking moment. Like, that girl daddy, her girl daddy was that's what it was worth. And then sometimes they want to pay you out and shit. Like, is that what it was worth? The life? That's how much it was worth. Okay. Okay. But you say you understand. Okay. Light orb. Okay. Nah, yo. That shit is not fucking okay. Sha'Carri Richardson, that shit is not fucking okay. It's not okay. And y'all, they damn right, she had way more fucking class than me, because I don't give a fuck. As I walk away from Amazon, you damn right. Because for my whole me, this is literally how I showed up, who I am. And I'm supposed to bow out that same way after everything that happened to me? Oh, nah. Yeah, I love that place. I love how I applied. Something just fell. What the fuck fell behind me? I invested that into me. And I saw me be that, while I seen people literally be hired on and promoted from some of the same places I came from, packing, or been there about the same amount of time as me but don't have no degree, PAing. When I seen people who got degrees who come up in there, no morals. Not the literal people who help build your company. Your motherfucking learning ambassadors, those people who build your companies. They take those people who don't know nothing about your fucking company, and they let them know everything about it. And how they're trained, their work that they put out. I don't even like the word trained, because these are not animals. Like how you educate someone on the ins and the outs. Even if that's not how they were taught, but they learned it the right way. And they gave the right information. Not withheld information, because they didn't want to see you soar. Like, so crazy, man. So crazy. So, like, people be like, oh, no, for real. When I say my heart is broken, my heart is broken. And I am picking everything up in me while I'm still going through this breakup, and I'm moving forward. And I'm going to keep that same attitude about myself, and I'm going to invest it here. And just from the tribe, I feel like we're going to do great things. So I'm excited, man. I am. I'm just shedding old energy, and if you, like, even going into there, it was somebody who had a kind of a way about him, like trying to give off a negative connotation energy. I'm the type of person where I feel like you should develop your own connotation about how you feel about something and somebody. I'm not gonna try to throw you off about, like, influence or manipulate how you should feel about something. That's not what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let you get your own experience. And I saw that happen. And I know how that goes. So, like, when I say I genuinely wish everybody the best at their company, I really do. But a lot of that stuff that happened on the floor, and I think that that's where it matters. Like, you see these commercials about aerodynamic planes and giving away this type of supplies and stuff like that. That just makes me wonder, how true is that shit if what you say is supposed to be in the warehouse on the floor is not even what the fuck be going on, but that's what you sell. But that's not what that was. So, like, one of my new coworkers was like, I know, but Amazon has everything. I don't give a fuck. Oh, well, I guess I can't watch the movies I bought on Prime. Oh, well, I guess I can't pay for Prime no more. Oh, well. I guess I can't shop at Whole Foods. Oh, well. Nah. When you know the truth about something, you ain't gonna invest in that shit. I don't give a fuck. I guess we going back to DVDs and all of that shit. Where's that motherfucking color cord? Grab that red, that yellow, that white, and plug it in the side of this fucking TV. I don't give a fuck. Or look, we can find another streaming service. RuPaul's Drag Race is on Paramount Plus. I'ma still keep going. I knew Paramount Plus, nigga, when they had Snooki on there. And they got the Challenge All-Stars on there too. Like, turn the fuck up for Paramount Plus. Like, yes, like, I believe. I pray and believe. Now, if I don't know, I don't want nobody to go and reach out to Snooki and be like, hey, be at home watching Paramount Plus. Like, no. Like, they got Snooki on there. Snooki back on the Jersey Shore. I'm really happy to see her. I understand why she left, but I'm still happy to see her head ass and all her authenticity. I feel like, they make me wonder if I should still even watch them, because it's getting kind of messy to me. I don't know if they're, like, staging these motherfucking, like, shits, and I'm just like, no. They were real for their authenticity, like, as they started growing up or whatever. And I really wanted that for Floribama Shore, but I don't know if that's what it's looking like. But I'm still just so happy to see all of them back together. It really was a moment for me too. Like, everybody cried, and it was a moment for me too. I ain't gonna lie, I had my popcorn with my cozy socks, and I'm like, Snooki is back, head ass. And it was crazy. But yeah, I just want them to stay as authentic as possible, basically, or whatever. Look, I'm just talking, yes, and stuff that's going on in my life, head ass. Like, I like talking about it because I don't always talk, and it be shit that, for real, let's talk about it or whatever, because I don't have no shame. I love me. I love my life. The ups and the downs. I love building my relationship with God. Oh my God. Through these ups and downs, learning how to surf through life, like, talking to him and listening to him, and just, like, even my ancestors, like, I hear my uncle, like, calm down, Blackberry, and I'm like, I am calm, like, you know, and my grandpa, like, you know, like, go to bed, head ass, basically. It's just crazy, but it's fucking amazing. And I know niggas like, nah, it sounds crazy. Like, no, it's not crazy. Like, it's crazy, but it's so beautiful to me. Like, I embrace it all because it's done nothing but help me elevate in a sense, and make me want to go watch Mulan and shit. But yeah, I feel like what happened to Sha'Carri basically had ass getting back on track. She had way more class than me. Because I know the truth and all and what I would have said. And not to say that wasn't her truth, but I mean, I feel like when, like, y'all seen the fucking Mockingjay, when our people get really hopeful about something, it's like something to try to make us look like a national shame. And then you have the Caucasian lady trying to talk to her like she really understands and empathize and all of that shit. And you have to give like such a you know, a calm ass motherfucking answer like, but I understand what I did and this and that. Like, what the fuck? Really? Not to Sha'Carri, but I mean, like how everybody coming down on her, like that's what she got to do, apologize for that shit, for her living her life and what the fuck she was going through. Whether she chose to do that recreationally or because that's something that she was going through. And the type of athlete she seemed like, even if that's not what happened, like she's serious about her fucking business. So if she had a moment like that because she lost somebody near and dear to her and her fucking family, like really? To me, that's just another way to fucking sacrifice us for something that we're really good at or something that we can obtain, something we're great of, us and our culture. Like Serena and her fucking catsuit, or Serena getting upset opposed to all the other men who always get upset in that fucking field. And her getting hurt, like speedy recovery because still a fucking monster machine. Look, that might be too deep. I don't care. Still, even the Andrescu stuff, like, and matches like that, like, still a beast to come back every fucking time. And I think what's pitiful about it is that you have to be so stoic and strong and come back so much better every single time, still for people to really like shit in your face about something. And that's what it is. All the fucking time. Black don't get enough motherfucking love. Black don't get enough motherfucking respect. And that's the truth. That is the fucking truth. I'm proud of her. I don't give a fuck. She is that. Hair, nails, speed, body, personality, beauty, authenticity, all of that. She's all of that. All of that. I'm so proud of all of my people. Like, all of that. Okay? I would have been like, okay, Ann, you act like you don't. If we drug test you right now, Miss ma'am, would you really make it through or will we find something else? But they gonna say that's okay because they made that in a lab. It's alright for you to be hopping off of that. That's cool. Somebody look fucking hot baby powder. Like, that's okay though. Go wipe your nose. Like, for real. Like, I stop fucking playing, yo. Like, stop fucking playing. That shit, the balance is fucking off, yo. That shit is crazy. But this Surfside thing too. And not only because yes, grew up going to Surfside Beach, head ass, but this Surfside thing in Florida got me livid, yo. I ain't gonna even lie. This Surfside thing got me so motherfucking livid. Like, why are they taking so long to clear this shit? Ain't no way it should be taking this fucking long. Y'all fucking fly out National Guard and all of this shit, like, and nobody is doing that for these people. Nobody. They said they feel like they heard the voice of somebody, but they couldn't get to him. Why you couldn't get to him? I mean, I understand it might be a delicate situation. You gotta move probably at a different place because you don't know what else might break down. But I mean, I feel like it should be more hands on deck for that shit. That shit is so fucking crazy. It really do fuck with my sleep. I ain't lying. They found 2 babies, yo. Like, you don't know people who oxygen is getting like cut off and shit like that by the minutes. That, to me, that feel like all hands on deck. Need to be clearing that shit out and figure out what's going on with them people up in there, man. There ain't no way that I just got a light, or for real, there ain't no way that people ain't been bringing this shit to the news and shit like that. Like, why is that shit taking so fucking long, yo? That shit is breaking my fucking heart, for real. Nobody is talking about that shit. I haven't heard. That shit is mad, yo. I don't even know, like, for real, that shit makes me mad, yo, for real. But I swear, everything else had your attention. That's why I be like, man, Where could we be making the world a better place? Like, for real, for everybody, for others. A firefighter. They said a firefighter lost his daughter. This is your job and what you come to do. Hey, where his community at? They not supporting him? Making sure nobody else got to lose their daughter who might be stuck up in there? Like, what the fuck is going on? Y'all like, where'd she go, head ass? I don't know if cleaning like helped my mind. I really don't. Like, look, I don't know. Cleaning must help. Yeah. Look, finding new ways to breathe and let anxiety out. Go clean something like that. But yeah. Look, my life had ass. It was my baby birthday. And I'm just grateful. So grateful for all that was done, you know? Because Jehovah will. He will provide, and I'm just so grateful. For angels and loved ones, you know. So grateful. But there's always like off energy and shit, and I know that I'm not off head ass. And I'm gonna be honest with it because I can't shield no more asshole shit because I don't know who else might be going through this. Just dealing with karmic shit, even karmic family members and shit like that. And it's crazy because we gotta learn where to cut that shit off or it still fucks with your ascension. And it's so fucking true. Like where you see that you're growing and stuff, but things around you are not growing, you know? In every capacity. Like, to me, that's like when they went to the fig tree and it wasn't producing no fruits. You cut that shit off. Cut that shit off. Don't be like, look, head ass. All I keep hearing is at what cost? At what cost? You better ask yourself. So I'm like, yeah, my sacral chakra on fire, but I mean, I'm not even interested in nobody like that any fucking how. And then it's like, because I ain't gonna lie, I've been someone who wasn't interested, but I just knew I had that feeling, you know what I mean? And I learned that karmic lesson. That bring you shit you don't fucking want. Like being able to detach because you understand, but like, and we say we gotta understand it, but we don't gotta understand it. I don't know, that shit is fucking deep. But, nah. So, no lie, because I'm a little light orb, yes, because I'm a grown-ass woman, like, you gotta learn how to take care of yourself in, like, all forms and facets, head ass. Like, I'm learning, and I love when I see I'm doing better, because it's like, oh, what song is that? That's Travis Scott. Yeah, just know that the devil gonna try you, head ass. Look, that's the only bar I can get right now, but I know it was, fuck. Look, y'all know, if you know the song, you know head ass. Look, but yeah, like, nah, I just love that I'm passing these tests. Like, I'm like, dunk on them. Look, head ass, loving basketball. Jenna, watch your left, head ass. That's literally how I be feeling, head ass. And I be like, nah, I'm cool. But like, no, like, just let me be me and live my life. But I am not involving myself in no karmic, nothing, head ass. But, look, yes, I'm holding back, but like, for real, like, okay, we're gonna be honest about this shit. So like I said, my ass, I realized that like I'm on a path of like letting shit go, so I'm not drinking I've been getting easier on my motherfucking drink, because I'm like, okay, our body is just like, we already talked about this anyhow, but I know that it's for a reason. So why I'm like expelling all this toxicity around me and even within me, like I know it's for a fucking reason. But so I got my little Jack Daniels head ass. Yes, 4.5% head ass. Because look, I'm a mom and I got shit to do in the morning. Like, it's not nightlife. This is something different, okay? So I got to keep it cool. Make sure my daughter have a good time. Like, that's what that is. And started getting to the bottom of my fucking drink. Tastes like straight fucking liquor. I was like, what the fuck is this? And my sister admitted to spiking my drink. I don't care what form of acid it's on. That shit is not fucking K. I don't go and put nothing in your fucking drink. If I didn't ask to put a shot into my shit, don't put a shot into my shit. But it just let me know where I gotta tighten up everywhere around me. Everywhere. Not just when you go out with somebody and you don't really know them, or, you know, you think that you know them, but you're never really fucking sure. You know what I'm saying? Like... At work, head ass. Like, nah, I can't even put my fucking food in the fridge no more, head ass. Can't even eat like I need to fucking eat. So now I'm like wasting away because gotta keep it in my car, but it's in my car and it's spoiled. I can't eat that shit. Like, you just know the shit around you, you know what I mean? But like now I'm like, okay, even on the family level now, like this shit is getting out of fucking hand. Like this shit is getting fucking ridiculous. And like, somebody can say that it's not a big deal or whatever, but to me that's like boundaries and that's respect. Like, let's talk about boundaries, like for real. Like, that shit is not okay. I don't care who it is on what motherfucking level. That shit is not fucking okay. So, yeah, divine ones out there, still keep your shit close to you. Even if you at family functions and you feel the type of energy that I be talking about. And you know and you recognize that shit around you. Like, if that ain't your family is loving and trusting, I am manifesting that, okay? I came across a video on YouTube because I'm getting more into my women of the Lord head ass. Yes. And she was talking about manifesting a family of your own. And I was like, that's the words that I was looking for. Like, because I keep saying family. And it's like, I have a family that I was born into. But I realized that, you know, I don't know if that makes sense. But I feel it. And it's so sad because you really got to, like, let some shit go. Even if it's family members, you know what I'm saying? And like, that's okay. That's okay. Because I know that what I'm doing is for a greater purpose. Like, people can call me wrong, but like, I don't want to raise my daughter a certain type of way. And if that's what I choose, then that's what I choose. And if that means that she can't be around you or see you, then that's what the fuck that means. Because I need her to be something different, something great. Yeah. So it hurts for me, seriously. And it hurts for her too. She only knew y'all a few years. I've known y'all my whole life. But then it's like, did I really? And then at what cost? Seriously, did I really? And then at what cost? So basically, I'm manifesting a family of my own. And when I was young and I used to cry about that, I used to be like, I want a family. But I wasn't specific. So now I know to be specific. And that's how you manifest it. I'm manifesting a family of my own. Loving partner. You know, loving dynamic, loving children, loving, you know, just the whole unit is loving. Like, that's what I'm manifesting. And I'm not trauma bonding with nobody. I'm not going back to way back when. Like, yeah, I have those memories and I understand, but I'm not going back there with nobody. Nobody. I'm not going backwards for nobody. Nobody. I don't give a damn. Like, I can't reach out a helping hand for nothing. And I don't mean that in no bad way, but it's unrequited. And I understand that. Like, I don't know who else might be going through this, but like right now, some Saturn energies and karma energies, like, there's heavy karma. Even just reading this Isaiah2, like, for real, there's heavy karma going on with a lot of individuals. Divine ones, do not get caught up in nobody karma. You cannot super save nobody. Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy don't even stand up for himself sometimes. Like, no, he is not finna come in and super save your ass neither. I learned early there was no place for no fucking heroes. There was no place for no heroes. There's so much stuff we gotta learn in life, like on our own, and it's crazy because even I'm learning so much right now on my own, and I know nobody is coming to save me, so I gotta figure that shit out. And everybody is learning it on a different level. Just ascend. Like, I'm glad that test came to me, light orb, where I was able to ascend because I listened to God and I paid attention. And even in a moment where I probably wasn't paying the most attention, and that's on me. But it still was a fucked up ass spot. If 3 people already got their shit hit right there, why are we still parking cars right here? I would never park anything else right there ever. Not even my post trash cans. They're gonna be dented in. They're gonna get hit. But this shit is crazy, yo. Like, so many energies I've been feeling. But like, I never know if I tap into like how I want to tap in. And this shit is already an hour in. I'm just jumping back in because there's been so many real fucking energies. But like, shed these karmic lessons, y'all. Learn from these karmic lessons. Move forward. Look, I'm speaking to myself. Release. Like, embrace the new. Like, yeah, we was talking about Pluto in one of the other videos, and that's what it is. The planet of transformation and change. Like, it's your world, squirrel. Like, talk about animals. I seen a lime green bird. I have never seen a lime green bird. And like, it's the same, like, it looked like it was the same brand. I don't want to say brand, but the same species of bird that it was with. But it was lime green. It looked like a Sprite. It was so beautiful, and it came and hung by the little branch, and I tried to pull my phone out and capture it, but he was gone. I was like, I don't even blame you. Be free. Yo, beautiful ass. I'm glad I got to see you, though. Shit. Like, it was just so beautiful. But yeah, it's your world, squirrel. So like, yes, going through changes and stuff, and I'm like, I could be bitter, I could be negative, I could, you know, whatever, but I don't even care. It's like, I'm taking this shit on the chin and I'm moving forward. I don't give a fuck. I know what I know, and I know what's real and what's not. I know what's fucked up and what's not. I know what I will not be supporting and what I will. Like, and this is just on every level. Like, I know what to keep and what to release. I know what to do to make sure that I stay on my spiritual path. Okay, yes. I'm gonna let all of that out and all my authenticity, okay? But I'm learning as I go, headers. I am, because I had to even scold myself. Like, you say you want a wife, headass. You say you want to be a wife, and you say you want a husband. I'm like, yeah, but that's just me and my free, authentic self, headass. But I did. I got a scolding from the ethers, like, your husband will not be happy about this. And I'm like, I don't even have no husband. I'm not even talking to anybody. Like, who's upset right now about this? I don't know who's upset about this right now. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I was feeling, but I felt something, and I was getting heavy scolding from the ethers. I don't know who was getting on my ass, but I was like, fine, I will fucking take it down. Me just being my free, authentic ass motherfucking self. Okay. But that's all I kept hearing was, your husband is not happy about this. And I'm like, I don't have a fucking husband. I don't have no prospects. I mean, I'm praying for my future husband, but I don't fucking know him. Like, I don't know him. And if he gonna judge me off of this because I don't even know you at this point in my life. Like, yeah, I'm preparing, but I don't fucking know you. But in all honesty, I did get a fucking scolding. So I was like, fine, I'll take it down, because I understand what they're saying. Look, head ass, what is that? The best man, when he found out about her video when they was long married, head ass. But yeah, ain't none of those of me though. I don't do that. Not to say she was, no judgment, head ass, but whatever. Look, it's me. If I do it, it's myself, head ass. Unless it's some hoe ass person and I don't fucking know. Let me fucking find out. But yeah, so that's everything that I had going on, head ass. Look, I gotta go to bed. I'm just feeling happy. I don't know. I'm feeling really happy. Like, through all of my shitty shit, and even all of my good shit, and all the shit that I'm releasing and letting go of, all of my moving forward, and all of my strength, my authenticity, my courage, like my beauty, my bravery, like everything. Like, I literally am my own fucking mechanic. And I love it. And sometimes it's just like, damn, how can I change my tire and clean my trunk out? Like, I don't know why that tickled me so bad. But I know that that's what I'm manifesting now. That while I'm changing my tire, Yes, my husband, he's gonna help me clean the trunk out. Like, it's gonna be beautiful. Like, so I'm doing what I have to do right now, like self-love and focusing on myself, head ass, because I know as I do that, my husband, wherever he is, it's because I believe I have a twin flame. I feel it getting close. I don't know, but I just want to be fucking like ready, head ass. I don't know, my divine masculines, divine feminines who up in here who understand what the fuck I'm saying, head ass. Like, I don't know, I feel it. And I knew it back then. God was telling me, and I was like, I'm not even ready to get married. And I still kind of feel that way now, but still I feel like I am. But then I realized where, okay, I'm not. And there's like nothing wrong with that, because I'm not where I used to be, you know what I mean, which let me know that I'm in a different place. But I don't know, God is doing something magnificent, and I don't want to miss out on it in no way. Okay, I don't want to miss out of it in no way. Not by like having negative people around me, not by losing my temper, not by disobeying him and his word and his commandments. I'm like, no, I'm gonna pass these. I am determined to pass these tests, because I know that these things are not a part of my character. And like, a lot of people be projecting on me, and I'd be like, damn, that's literally not who I am. But you just showed who you are. Like, that's crazy. That's the perception that you had of me, but that's literally who you are. That's so crazy to me. Like, you do not see this. You do not see this, because I know that I know me, and I know that you may not know me, but I know that I know me, and I don't know you. And then that's you. Then I know that that's you, head ass. Like, I don't know who that just made sense to, but it makes sense to me, head ass. But yeah, that's literally how I be. Like, those perceptions be wild, and I'm like, that is so crazy. But like, just, I want everyone to stop projecting on me. Like, stop. Like, I am literally, because I get it all, but like, that's not me. Like, just stop it. It's so crazy. Like, y'all like, what the fuck is she talking about, head ass? Like, no, for real. Yeah, God gave me a mission. I guess the commandments is what need to be focused on, and I'ma always put emphasis on them shits, because there's something about the Ark of the Covenant that God wants to be brought to the table, head ass, as a standard. I'm feeling like that's really what I'm feeling like, of like people on the inside. But that's why I feel good, because it was like, you know, in the Bible is, you know, if he trusts you with little, then he trusts you with much. Like, my mind is like crazy right now. I know the verse. I swear I know the verse. But look, that's a synopsis, because my mind, I got so many downloads right now. But that's basically what it is. Like, when he trusts you with little, then he trusts you with much, or whatever. So I'm just glad. And even the girl telling me that I had integrity let me really know that I was on the right path, because this is me, what I've been telling to myself. But I know, look, because we from the same motherfucking place. We gonna keep it real in all our authenticity, even from the jump, pet ass. But that made me feel good. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I know that I was just in a weird ass place, but I know them south side shits that I got is real. Like, that's just respect, yo. But yeah. So that's just me. Happy being home, happy being back in my element, back and being around my people, seeing my people, even when I pull up to the motherfucking liquor store, even the corner store. Like, I'm feeling good being in my motherfucking hood, y'all. Seeing all of my people and stuff like that. Even my people who I deemed as my people who really don't got no love for me, and I see that shit. Like, I still fucking love you, but I'm moving forward. Like, I'm not resting on nothing, y'all. I'm just not. I'm saging. And I'm living my best motherfucking life, okay, in all my authenticity. Just happy, man, counting my W's. I'm like, man, I was so sick of the traffic anyway. I was sick of my body hurting. How could I really even perform if I wanted to? And I got shooting fucking pains down my shoulder. Like, that Amazon gave no fucking fucks about. Like, yeah, like, yo, I'm good. I'm good, but that place, because I've seen it happen. Oh, I just got a light orb. I seen a whole motherfucking building get shut down. A whole building in my past. And that's not even the only time. I've seen whole services get shut down from people being real fucking raw towards me. And I'm like, damn, Lord, sometimes I feel like I should just go and like do this and do that. Like, not in a bad way. I mean, like, legally. So many times I could have did something legally to the people that were around me, the companies that I worked for. But it never ceases that I don't fail to see God vindicate me. That's just the truth. And that's truth of the divine ones. Divine ones out there. Like, this is me talking about my life, and no, it's not just me, it's you too. My divine ones out there. You know that you're a good person, you're a kind person, and you had no ill will, no ill intention, but you understand what's going on and you keep walking your journey. We don't know what God got for us, but I know I want what God got for me. You want what God got for you? I promise you it's amazing. I promise you it's better than anything anybody next to you who is a man just like you could offer you. I promise you. I promise you right now, you say, I don't want to do that shit no more. And you say, I'm a follow God. I promise you it's going to get better. It's going to look like at times it's not, because anytime that you decide to give up all that shit and follow God, the devil is going to send fiery coals towards you. But the thing is that he might be sending them towards you with people, with life, with finances, with relationships, with, losing your job, headass, your car, whatever, your children. It could be anything. And he can rain all that shit down on you at one time. Happened to Job. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Ain't nothing new under the sun. But people about to start seeing shit differently. You about to see that this book is real. People about to see that this book and that God and his word and who he is fucking real. You just pray that it's not too late. Because just like I hear people on this other side, I don't believe that this is the only life. This is the vessel for this life. Man, it's deep. And everybody got to realize that it's a mission that everybody need to kind of pull through to make happen. There's something greater than all of us. And everybody on this planet could experience it, or everybody could not. And I'm telling you, I don't know what that was. I don't know even know if it was me screaming. I felt like it was me. I could hear me. But who knows if it was something on the spiritual realm. Avenge me. And the whole motherfucking ground broke up. And there are pillars that rose, and there was the ground and everything else that fucking fell. Do not be who falls into the fucking abyss, yo. Even if that's on this regular level, just this day-to-day life level, this man-made level. This is nothing compared to the spiritual level. You gotta choose who you gonna serve. You cannot slave for two masters. And somebody in my family literally threw that at me as if I'm up in here like worshiping the devil or some shit like that. No, I want people to stop playing with me. People literally be looking at people's life trying to nitpick and put shit together like they understand what's going on. Pay attention to your shit. Your shit is blowing the fuck up. Pay attention to your shit. Stop focusing on other people. Stop it. And you gonna swear that no. Y'all better start doing what this fucking Bible say and treating people like you know who Christ really is. My divine ones, if you going through any of this stuff that I talked about, because I know I'm going through ascension and it's heavy fucking energies and cutting karmic ties and people be like, what is that? That's people who are still living in karma cycles, like doing shit that you know could come back to benefit you either in a positive way or a negative way. And if you're a real divine one and you ascending and shit, you realize you can't have that around you in no form or facet, none. You make room, you take out the old, you're going to be bringing in the new. You're going to be bringing in your soul tribe. You're going to be bringing in all the stuff that's meant for you. You clear that shit out. And I know I'm clearing it out. Even if that wasn't my karma and that happened, I still protected my ass enough to make sure that I didn't carry that with me to the next level. Just by growing and listening to God. Pick up your Bibles. I'm gonna get out of here. I know this shit is like, what in the fuck? It's only an hour. I feel like I've been talking for forever. But I don't want to make them too long. I just really hope that people come in here. Or I know that some people will at some point. And even me all over the place. I hope that somebody grabs something from these shits, because this was literally not even planned. I literally just wrote one word notes and shit. But the energies have been heavy, I'm telling you. Like, just me reading my Bible, me transitioning through life, going through life, the ups and the downs, and finding the W's and realizing my L's, and like using them shits to make me better. Because it's a lesson. You can choose, like I had to tell myself, like, you can sit here and choose to let it be a loss or a lesson. But I ain't moving back. And I'm not I'm just fucking not, yo. And I'm shedding everything that's holding me down. I don't give a fuck what it is. Perceptions of what people think about me. Perceptions of how people judge me. Perceptions of my past. Perceptions of what I'm going through. Perceptions of how people hurt me. Perceptions of, just hate. Just all that stuff. I can choose to put that shit on me. I'm literally like, damn, I'm 28. I really don't have no fucking degree. I didn't need that shit. They giving me a shot and they believe in me. I'ma roll with that. Cause that's that shit that I do like. I like that shit. Look, I'm looking for that in all my relationships, and I know that I'm manifesting it, so I'm gonna just say that shit that I'm glad, yo. So I ain't gotta worry about my breakup and look, the clothes that I had to get rid of and shit like that. Like, I'm good. I'm over it, for real. I'm over that shit, and I'm ready to move forward into something new. So if you loving into me like the way that I know I can love back into this place, then let's do that shit. But yeah, I'm gonna go and enjoy myself like I do. I want to thank y'all for coming here, whoever's here it is. But I'm just happy, and I'm not ashamed of my life in no motherfucking ways. Look, my phone just lit up at 5:05. I'm not ashamed of my life in no fucking ways. I'm gonna make sure I keep my sacral in check. I'm gonna make sure I keep my heart in check, my crown, my solar plexus, like my third eye, everything. I am ascending. I'm just in such a fucking like zen, like through the shit, like no matter what's going on. I'm like, whoa, look. God said, cast your cares upon me. Look, I tossed that shit all the way up in the fucking air like a fucking frisbee. I chunked that shit. It wasn't no fucking boomerang, because I'm like, thank God. Now I just chunked that shit like a frisbee. Like, here, Jehovah, this yours. Here you go. And I'm gonna focus on what I got in front of me. Like my baby smiling. I'm gonna focus on cooking for her. I'm gonna focus on, feeding ducks and shit. Yes, I fucking am. I'm gonna focus on what this is. I'm not focusing on that shit, man. I don't care what it is. And I'm happy, y'all. I'm happy to be like, no, I don't want you anymore. I'm happy to be like, yo, this is why I choose not to have a relationship. And I see that, like, how many times God not gonna have to keep showing me the same thing with people. And I realized that with my ex. Like, nah, I realize I am getting better and you still doing the same shit. I don't say less, Lord. Say less. You ain't gotta snatch my chin no more. Okay? You ain't gotta snatch me up no more. You say less. Say less. Say less. Okay? It's gone. It is fucking gone. And I'm happy. I'm so fucking happy. I am so fucking happy. Look, I want to go into praise. Yes, I'm going to say hallelujah anyhow through the test. Head ass, look. I love when he kicked back on that fucking couch. He was like, God brought me out so many times. Why stress? Head ass. I was like, yes. That nigga said, try to make me feel my face was counterfeit. Whoa. That nigga said, whoa. Yes, I love that song. Shout out to Ty Tribbett. I like that. I like his music. Even my oceans. My Lauren Daigle, like all my music that be keeping me going through my life. I love it. I love it. I love it. But yeah, I'm proud of me, head ass. I'm so fucking proud of me because I'm handling my shit like a motherfucking thug. Head ass. Said he's gonna be. Shorty wanna be a thug. Look, I don't know who wanna be a thug, but yeah, be a thug for the Lord. Be a thug for the real in life, like my nigga Tupac. He really was. But talk about transitions, yo. But yes, may Psalm 61 keep us all on the inside. Psalms 91 keep us all on the outside. My divine ones, that divine protection, Lord. Y'all pick up y'all Bibles, head ass. I love the Bible, and I love getting into this. I love look, manifesting, going through the ups and downs of life, because that's what it is. I'ma still say I'm grateful, because I really am. And I just want to thank God for showing me what's not good for me, pulling me out of what's no good for me, not letting me go back to what's not good for me, and not letting what's not good for me penetrate me in my energy field. Like, my divine ones, I love y'all. Y'all stay strong in the word of the Lord, head ass, in this world that is ever changing. So I'm praying that there are enough divine ones on this earth who actually come out. Yes, like my nigga Kevin Gates. Enough divine ones that actually come out. Shout out to that interview. That interview was fucking amazing. But and just actually raise the vibration of the earth, because that's what we here for, man. May everyone learn to treat each other with love and kindness and respect and genuineness and transparency and truthfulness. And not hurt and pain and lies, manipulation and backstabbing. All that stuff. Like, can we fucking switch the vibration, man? Somebody hit the fucking light switch, yo. Somebody hit the light switch, yo. But I want to thank y'all for being here. I'm gonna keep going on telling my God how thankful I am. And I just told him the other day, I was like, I don't even think I can say thank you enough. I know I keep saying it, but I still feel like it's not enough. It's just not enough. All the love and the grace and the mercy and the protection and the provision and the carrying and the soothing. I'm telling you, when I was a kid and I was going through my traumas that I was going through, I literally would be like hiding, like, you know what I mean? Like, yes, holding back. Yes, I was that type of child, but like, I would literally be rocking myself to sleep crying, and like, I would say, God, hug me. All I need is to feel you hugging me. Look, my ear going out. All I need is to feel you hugging me. And before I knew it, I was soothed. Like, when he say, like, if your mother and father forsake you, he'll take you up. Like, that's really what that is. Like, I didn't have anyone nurturing me. God has always nurtured me. And I've always, as a kid, learned to call on him and realize that he could soothe me. So I know that our relationship just goes way back. Way back. Like, literally soothed me through my molestation, because all I could see was the stars. And I was able to travel. I was able to kind of ascend even through the moment, which was awful, because it's like crazy. Like, I see myself and I'm here, but I was able to astral travel because I knew who to reach out to. So, divine ones out there, stay in tune. These energies are rocky. Focus on your W's, not your L's. And it's a good thing to kind of focus on your L's. I don't want to say don't focus on them, but look at them, some shits as lessons, and figure out how a lesson plan. Take that L and say lost, and then arrow draw that shit and figure out how you can turn that shit into a lesson. How can it make you better? How can you take accountability for this right here? Even if you really had nothing to fucking do with it, but you can take accountability to know, like, hey, I noticed the signs and I know what I'm looking for, what I see, and it won't happen again. Head ass. For real. For real. Man, I don't want to talk about. Yeah, I'm gonna hold back on that. But yeah, divine ones, y'all stay prayed up, stay in your Bible, stay ascending, stay in tune with all of these energies, okay? If you are divine one too and you practicing the weight, keep your chakra in check, your sacral chakra in check, head ass. And that's what I was telling myself, look, even while I was dancing, because yes, I'm manifesting my husband, because that's what the fuck it's gonna be like. But yeah, I had to tell myself I control this pussy. So even if I'm like going through like how I know how to expel that type of energy and I'm talking shit, hell yeah, because it's still like, yes, I'm still in control of me. So yeah, I control this pussy. So like, yeah, this is deep. But no, it's true. Like, I don't know who else might need help, but like, this is how it helps me, head ass. I deal with that shit myself, okay? And I manifest what I want, head ass. Look, it don't even, that's kind of deep. That's kind of deep. Because like I said, I don't know, and I feel it coming close, head ass. But I reach out to my twin's energy, whoever my twin is. And I don't believe you have like multiple fucking twins. That's why like all this other outside shit, like, you are not my husband. Stop. Look, I just dropped my pen, like, for real. Like, stop. Like, no, I'm not playing with anybody. Like, stop. It is not you, sir. Stop. I keep asking for a sign and I keep getting them, and I'm like, look, I have to keep praying because this I do not fucking believe. And God is not the author of confusion. So I'm going to be sure, but like, I cannot give you my number. I cannot let you back into my life because I know you're not my husband. You're not. No, my husband, my real husband is not going to take me through everything you took me through. You were a karmic. And I know that. I am not letting no karmic circles back into my life. Stop fronting and stop playing like, no, I will not be deceived. God is not the author of confusion. I will not be deceived. Like, I don't care if it's from my past anything. Like, no. Went to school together, no. Like, you are not my husband. I just met you, no, you are not my husband. I know it because I'm gonna know it when I see it. I'm gonna know it. I'm gonna feel it when I first see it, when I first interact with it. I'm gonna know. So, no. But yeah, let me go ahead, ass. This is getting deep. But I thank y'all for being here. Like I said, I know this is off. I didn't plan this shit. I just needed to expel some fucking energies because I feel some heavy ass fucking energies. I don't know what it is, especially in my sacral, like I said, and keeping my solar plexus in control. Like, I was singing and I sung on camera and I was so proud of myself. Even my sister, who can really fucking sing, told me I sounded good. So that was like a lot for me, it is. So just keeping me in balance and focusing on the gratitude of life and how I can help in any kind of fucking way. Still, that Surfside shit just breaks my fucking heart. All of it is breaking my heart. Shikari, Surfside thing. I don't know what the fuck is going on with sharks. Protect your children out here. That's why I'm like, get shot out here. I don't give a fuck who it is. Get shot out here, head ass. I am not fucking playing about me and mine, head ass. Y'all protect yourselves, protect y'all families and stuff like that. Real talk. It's getting fucking weird out here. All these Amber Alerts, like, come on now. This shit is out of fucking control. Out of fucking control. God bless all of our divine ones and all of the children, period. All of the people of the world, Lord. I just pray that you protect us and keep us away. Psalms 91 us, okay? Like, heavy fucking protection shit. We need it out there. So everybody, like, just... It's 5:15. Let me get out of here. It's a bunch of shit. There's so many fucking energies. Look, maybe I just need to go pray for everything that's going on in the world because it's a lot. So that's why I say find your gratitude, because there's people who really be going through shit out here. Like, that shit is ridiculous. I can't say nothing else. All of this shit is ridiculous. The sentencing, the fucking Surfside, Shikari, like all of this shit is bullshit. Like, it's bullshit. But yeah, that's just some stuff that's been bothering me. We did get into the Bible one chapter, head ass. I want to read 3, I really do, but yeah, I'm not. I'm gonna read it on my own. Y'all can read it on your own. I read 2, that's enough. I feel like I just need to dip the fuck out. So thank y'all for being here. I know it's been a while. I keep saying that shit. Thank you for coming back. And once I get on a better schedule, I'll be able to plan these out somewhat like the other ones, or whatever God told me to do. But y'all make sure y'all stay in y'all Bible, stay prayed up, keep your chakras in tune. Just make sure you're being a good person, making good choices. Before you do anything, pray about it and wait to hear from the voice of the Lord. Every time I say that, I trip up. But like, seriously, make sure you pray first and then wait to hear from the voice of the Lord before you do anything. Pray about everything before you do anything. But and stay in his word, and you'll be able to hear him sooner on instant sometimes when it's needed. But if he ain't saying nothing, then it's for a reason. It's yes, no, and wait. So one of them, whatever it is gonna be for your benefit. Just know to wait to hear from him. And then when it's time, you hear sheep, you hear his voice because you're in tune. You've been cleaning out your chakras. You've been cleaning out your karma and shit. You're going to be able to hear him. You are becoming white as snow. You're becoming pure. You're going to be able to hear his voice, or the voice of who you need to. And I mean, they like, oh, she crazy. She said she hear voice. Like, no, like, for real. Like, nothing's going to tell you to do nothing bad that's going to hurt you or somebody else. Like, for real. You write his words on the tablet of your heart, and you'll hear them shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, no matter what voice they come to you through. If it's the word of the Lord, cool. Like, and even when you divine, not that, like, not in that type of way. Because ain't nobody, hell no. I don't know. I'm gonna be like, what in the fuck is she talking about? But I know my divine ones know what the fuck I'm talking about. Because I know when I hear my ancestors, and the devil can't, he gonna try. We talked about this earlier. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. The devil gonna try. But there ain't nothing that nobody else can give you that God can't give you himself. It's all about God. God is the first and the foremost, the only and the all. You gonna know. Ain't gonna be no fucking confusion. I don't know why I'm going into this fucking confusion thing when I'm supposed to be leaving. But for real, God is not the author of confusion. Your intuition won't be fucked up. You won't be making, like, I can't make up, like, no. His word. His sheep hear his voice. That's why Jesus, he was tested in the wilderness. When he was going through, when he was fasting, when life was changing, things were happening. He was getting closer to the kingdom. And you offering me something that my Father already owned, all of this. My Father already owned all of this. What do you mean? That I'm supposed to bow to you. I'm supposed to do what you say. Nah, you tripping. Nah. He'll shut the lion's mouths for you. He will. He will. You're his child. God is my only God. That is my only king. I do not bow to nothing or no one. Nothing is my fucking idol. That's why I'm like, I had my Amazon shit up. Like, what am I tacking this up on the wall for? Like, nah, it wasn't. It shit is. Only because I was working hard. Look at me, my side conversations with God. I just need to fucking go. I'm not gonna even post this. But I did. But that was only because I was working hard. Because I believed that I could do great things. Not like I worshiped that place. I did love it. I loved what I felt like I could do. If that's making sense. Like, I just want to clear that up. Because I don't want no misconstruencies with God. Like, it is on my altar. I do have an Amazon pen on my altar. But it's just because that's what I love. It's the place that I love. And I don't even know why I'm explaining this. I know that you know. But I don't know why I felt like I had to clear that up. Like, and now I feel better. Okay? Oh, that's so funny. Somebody did post that meme with this girl, and it was like how people think Christians pray. And then on the other side, she was like, because he fine and everything, but I just really need to know. And I was like, yes, this shit is so true. Me and God be having some real intimate conversations. I'd be like, look, God, I'm not playing. This is what I want. And it seemed kind of like vile, but he said be specific. So I'm going to be specific. Like, it's gotta fit my body like this. Like I be like, for real. Like, he gotta be loyal out the ass. Like, I be manifesting for real. And it's just be me talking to God. Like, that's it. But look, I know that the devil be listening. So I will not be deceived, head ass. I'm gonna wait till I hear from the voice of the Lord. I'm gonna wait. And I don't give a fuck how many times I keep asking. If I'm confused, then it's probably not for me. But I'm gonna wait to hear from the voice of God. He gonna shake heaven and earth to let me know that it's true. And I'm gonna be like, okay, now I know. Because when he needed to let me know it was true, he grabbed my chin. But I know if it's for a high vibrational reason, like such as like whoever my husband is, look for my divine feminines and even my divine masculines, because it go both ways. Like, even for your wife, head ass, he gonna let you know. Like, he gonna let you know. So I'm like, I will not be moved, okay? Nothing is gonna tempt me and get me off course. And I am not fucking playing. I'm not fucking playing. I am not fucking playing. I am proud of myself. I be damned if I start back over. I hit a year, and a year sound like meh. But for real, because I've been longer. But like, this one means something so fucking special. Look, shout out Lil Wayne and John Legend. So special to me. Yes, like this one is so special to me. Because I know I feel my twin flame so fucking close. And I know that the love that I'm feeling This same person, I feel it. It is so fucking close. I don't know what the fuck I'm feeling, but I know it to be real. And it's gonna shake heaven and fucking earth. I'm telling you, it's gonna shake heaven and earth so fucking bad. And I feel it, and sometimes I get scared. Look, can I be vulnerable, head ass? Look, I'm supposed to be gone, head ass. Look, here I go now. Going into my talks that I be having with God, head ass. But like, for real, I feel it. And it's crazy because I know it's some people who really be thinking like they met their twin flame or whatever, and it really just be like a karmic soulmate, or like just a regular soulmate, like somebody who's supposed to teach you a lesson. Like, yeah, you might love them or whatever. And I've had those. Like, yeah, I love you, but you're not the one though. But you did teach me something, whether it was mediocre, whether it was low vibrational, whether even it was high vibrational. Because I have some lovers, like, for real, like, taught me, like, I wasn't really into the Black Lives Matter until I started dating this one guy. Like, he was so heavy in teaching me, like, black culture and shit like that. Like, not even my family taught me growing up and shit like that. And we both had some, like, I wouldn't say karmic moments, just moments of, like, I don't know. Because we really didn't treat each other bad. That's why I'm like, I still love you and you still a handsome ass motherfucker you are. But I never violated you in no deceitful type of way. And even though I love you, that deceitful type of way that you violated me in, like, I just can't. Even though I know that, like, you were going through something, like, we all go through stuff. But I'm realizing what is a soulmate just to be a soulmate. And if I try to make it permanent, it turns karmic. Because that's not who I'm supposed to be with. And he probably never really meant that intentionally, but that's what was given through, through the connection, because it was not the divine connection, but it was a reason for both of us to learn a lesson. So just like I learned a lesson in that, I'm gonna give you the lesson right back, because I still do love you and care for you, but not the divine one though. Like, you're not my husband. But I do still love you genuinely. But husband though, I don't know where my real divine feminine's at, head ass. Even divine masculine's like, if you feel what I'm feeling and you're feeling what I'm saying and you're still here with me right now, head ass, turn up. Look, saying turn up, and it's actually time to go to bed, head ass, for me. But just to get some sleep, because I'm actually on a good schedule and I'm happy about that. But yeah, I just had to let this energy go, because to know you've met your twin flame in this lifetime is beautiful, and it's scary, and it's sad, and it's hurtful, and I feel it around, but I don't know. And I want to talk about this journey, because like so many people be trying to look at like readings and stuff like that, and so many people be like, well, is he a masculine, divine masculine? Look, if you got to ask if he a masculine at all, look, then you should probably dip, or ask, whatever, like whatever energy you looking for, like, because I know I'm looking for a divine masculine. So if I have to question if he a man, he not showing me examples that he a man, not the one for me. If he is showing masculine energy, but he doing some toxic shit, not the man for me. And I'm learning these things as I go, divine feminines, and the same applies vice versa, like I said, divine masculines, because I'm telling you, I knew some females who like literally knew they had like stuff like STDs and stuff, and they would still I'm like, man, when I found out, I'm like, I can't even hang out with you, yo. That shit is fucked up. You didn't tell that boy? Nah. Just the character of it all, that shit is fucked up. But this is literally shit that happens. I see it, I know it, head ass. Be careful out here, y'all. I don't know why that shit came up, but be fucking careful out here. Don't be rushing into nothing with nobody. Ain't no rush. Is that the name of the song? Don't rush. Yes. Oh my god, yes. Ain't no fucking rush. There's no rush. Anybody trying to rush you into some shit? No. Hell no. What are you hiding? What are you doing? What are you on? You are tripping. You are tripping. That's why I'm like, no, what is the rush? Like, because that mask gonna come off at some point, if it's a mask. People be trying to attach themselves and shit. Like, ain't no rush. But when I start asking questions and stuff, it really break down that deceitfulness. It shows. Better ask some fucking questions out here. Asking all them questions. Yes. Especially if you say you're getting to know somebody, you gonna put that shit together. It's like a puzzle. If it don't fit, it don't fit. And if it fit and it feel funny, you didn't put it together and it look like it go, but it really don't look like that. Don't you see the board all bent up and shit in the corner over there? That shit don't go like that. Like, nah. But yeah, let me go ahead and I appreciate y'all for being here. This was crazy. Impromptu, for real. Like no fucking structure at all, just needing to expel some energy. So I thank y'all for being a part of my energy expelling and all the ways I had to expel energy tonight, because I don't know if it's my twin, I don't know what's going on, but we gotta calm this shit down the right way. So I had to control my pussy head ass in all the ways that I know how: writing, talking, singing, dancing, all those good motherfucking ways, so that now I can go pray and relax and manifest that'll be my life head ass with my husband, because I feel it coming and I'm passing this shit. God he pruning me. I'm like, I get it, I hear you. Shit, I hear you, head ass. But okay, I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Turn up or turn down, whatever you're doing. Just make sure it's in the Lord. Amen. All right, y'all. I'll fuck with y'all later on the other side. The best side, which is the side of the Lord, head ass. Anyway, bye.